One of the many reasons I enjoy living in an area where there are 4 seasons is that ingrained in the changes of seasons is the truth that pages turn in life. Last evening, Christy and I were out for a walk with our dog, Blue, and it was past 5 o'clock, and it was still light out, and we heard birds chirping. We saw many more people and dogs out because the weather is becoming more mild. It even smelled a bit like spring, even though spring is a ways off yet, if you know what I mean. There's a smell of freshness and possibility and new life. And we just both commented on the gift that the page was turning into a new season, as beautiful and wonderful as winter is in its own right. And I think on our walk, in our own ways, Christy and I both offered a prayer of gratitude for the gift of pages that turn. Those of us who practice following the way of Jesus are about to step into the sacred season of Lent. And it's a season where we will reflect upon and hear a word more often used, and that's the word repent. And repent carries within it a notion of changing our mind, but also a notion of turning a page. Some of us will hear the words, turn away from sin and be faithful to the gospel, when ashes are smudged on our foreheads on Ash Wednesday. It's a season that celebrates God's ability to help us turn the page. And within that is a holy invitation to pause and pray as we find ourselves on the cusp of this sacred season of Lent, and reflect on times where we found the love and support, the grace needed to turn some pages in our lives that needed turning. Maybe those were pages of addiction or guilt or shame or anxiety or depression. Maybe they were pages of a relationship that needed to be turned, relationships that needed to be let go of or experience a radical and deep change and conversion. Or maybe it was the grace needed to come to a change of heart or mind in our lives. And truth be told, that changing always takes time. It takes a lifetime. But that's why we have Lent every year, and that's why the seasons keep changing, to help us celebrate a gift that isn't just woven into the seasons, but deep within our lives. This grace that helps to keep turning pages, all so that new directions can be explored and new chapters written. God's peace and blessings to you all.